Newsfirst exclusive.
In today's complex and rapidly evolving business landscape, the role of internal auditors has become increasingly critical. Now, as organizations faced heightened regulatory pressures, technological advancements, and much more obstacles in the industry, the demand for skilled and knowledgeable internal auditors has become ever so significant. Now, the 9th National Conference hosted by the Institute of Internal Auditors Sri Lanka aims to address these issues and also lay a platform for internal auditors to stay at the forefront of their professions. Hello and welcome to News First exclusive with me here, Jawad Abdin, and to discuss these matters in detail rather, today I have with me Mr. Numair Qasim, the President of IIA Sri Lanka, and also we have Muzawwir Manzi, the Chairman of the conference. To start off straight away with the question now, the IIA Sri Lanka was formed on the 14th of June 2004 following discussions with the audit professionals. You'll have the headquarters is in USA rather. Mr. Numair, give us a bit of the history of IIA Sri Lanka, and what is the Institute of Internal Auditors on a global scale, and what role does it play in the industry?
Yes, Jawad. Thank you very much for having us on this program. First of all, as you said, the local institute was formed in the year 2004, and what we focus is to advance the internal audit profession in the country. How we try to do that is by providing training, certification opportunities to our members as well as the wider internal audit community, and also we provide them opportunities and support resources to enhance their profession. And also we work with the private sector and the public sector in enhancing their governance risk control processes, and by this efforts we try to achieve a platform by which internal auditing is a source of value addition to the entire organization. So this is how we have been working in the country to promote the profession in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, so can you tell us about the role and also the mission of IIA?
Yeah, as you mentioned earlier, the IIA Global is headquartered in the USA, and now we have more than 200,000 members globally, coming from 170 countries. And how the IIA Global aims to enhance the profession globally is to issue standards for the internal audit profession on how the profession needs to take itself forward, and also provides certifications on how to follow these standards and how to the internal auditing work is carried out across the organization. So by doing that, the internal auditors are able to set the benchmark on how this profession is able to, as I said earlier, provide value addition to organizations across the private and public sectors.
Then starting off in 2004, we've come a long way. You spoke about almost 200 members in IIA as well. Now, what does the IIA look to achieve globally and also locally?
Locally, our main primary function is, first of all, to increase our membership base. Currently, we have more than 200 members, but we are working with the public sector and private sector, as I mentioned earlier, to increase our membership base, and thereby ensure that professional internal auditors are there to serve the organizations. So thereby providing work which is well recognized and are able to provide value addition to their organizations. So that is something we are doing locally, and globally also. The IIA Global is working on several projects to enhance the profile of the internal audit profession itself by conducting various surveys and other form of research projects. So thereby they are ensuring the level and the recognition of the internal audit profession is taken to the next level.
Yeah, now, so shifting my attention towards Mr. Muzawwir, now this year you all will be hosting the 9th National Conference. You've come a long way from the start. y'all are hosting the 9th conference this year. Y'all are just almost reaching a milestone in hosting the 10th conference as well.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of expectations. So give us a bit on this conference, like what is the theme of this year's conference, why was this chosen, and what can we look forward to? I also believe it must be busy days for y'all as well, definitely. And so how are things going on?
Yeah, so as part of internal auditors fraternity, we have come up with a theme called emerging trends and enhancing value. Why these emerging trends enhance value is with the rapid growth in the AI and the technology advancements, the business process need for the day has been changed rapidly, and where as an auditors we need to audit those with this latest technology and environment changes. So this would be awareness sessions that will have all this. Along with that, we wanted to maintain the governance and ethics principles as well. So our teams actually highlighting that factors as well, and along with that, and also how we can actually, internal auditors can retain the value for the organization and make significant impact to the organization. So these are the part of themes actually we have taken into it. So the emerging trend enhancing value is the right and appropriate theme for this.
Yes, definitely seems like that, because we are a technologically advancing world, and as time goes, obstacles keep coming ahead for us as well. It's definitely a challenging environment for all of us here, regardless of how experienced we are. Mr. Muzawwir, what can participants expect from this conference?
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, participants can expect that what are the kind of the changes, the methodologies that they can adopt in doing the technology advancements in internal audit practice, and not from the traditional way to bring the technology perspective. And also that what are the new changes that have been coming up with the governance side and ethical side, and what the global practices are being followed, and where as a local firm, local country, nation, that what we have to adopt here. Because we are hearing a lot of things, non-compliances and not following certain legislations and orders. So that actually will give a more kind of a knowledge to the participants, that how they can take this home, that for their companies go and apply this and bring as an actionable item and bring it to their board.
So we spoke about the history of IIA in Sri Lanka, how it was formed. We have almost 200 members, the challenges internal auditors face, and the theme for this year's conference as well, and what we can look forward to. Now, as a neutral audience, maybe as an internal auditor as well, watching this program right now, something we will be, or they will be curious rather, is to know who are the key speakers and panelists they can expect in this 9th conference. So Mr. Muzawwir, give us a bit on that as well. What can we expect on the table?
Yeah, actually we have lined up with 3 speakers and also the panelists, and one of the keynote speaker for this session is Mr. Rajiv Bandaranaike, CEO of Colombo Stock Exchange, and also we have one partner from overseas from Big Four. India is coming and doing one session in Sri Lanka, and also Mr. Renuka Vijayavardhana, who is the Chief Regulator Officer CSC, will also discuss the ethical challenges governance. And also the panelists actually include Dr. Harsha Cabral and Mr. Aroshi Nanayakara and Mr. Madhu Ratnayaka. So actually it's lined up with a lot of professionals and panelists, and why this regulatory background is so much we have bringing in, because they are the people can bring most knowledge to the table. So the participants going to get a lot of knowledge from these panel discussions and the speaker sessions.
So it's not just a local panel, we're bringing in international figures as well.
Correct.
So plenty to look forward for internal auditors as well. Now, how important is this conference for people outside the field of internal auditors, for such as those in risk management or compliance? What can they expect here?
Yeah, as part of actually internal auditors, it's not defined to the internal auditors, this profession as as a tagline, but in various organizations as the name compliance officers, risk management practices, and actually the directors of board of directors are the people actually govern the organization. Our target audience is not only so-called internal auditors tagline. We want to cover this crowd as well. So they also can take part and get more knowledge, and they can bring back to their board, saying that these are the things actually we have to be knowledge about, and we have to bring these back practices to our organization as part of work culture. That's was our expectation.
And now, shifting my attention to Mr. Numair, now what kind of training and qualifications does the IIA have to offer?
Yes, Jawad. Our flagship qualification is the Certified Internal Auditor certification. We have certified internal auditors from all over the world, and that is the primary qualification as an internal auditor that you can achieve. But apart from that, there are other certifications which the institute provides in certain specified fields like risk management, cybersecurity, financial services controls. Like that, specific certifications are also there. But now we are promoting a different fast track route also to achieve this CIA certification. Whereas if you are a qualified accountant, or if you are a qualified IT auditor, there are fast track routes to achieve this CIA qualification. So our members in Sri Lanka also are taking up very much this kind of certifications. And one other thing that I would like to specify here is the benefits of becoming a member. Once you are an IIA member, you are given the opportunity to pursue these qualifications at a much lower cost. And also you have access to various support services and materials to be able to pursue these qualifications. So there are a number of benefits that are listed in our website also, which you can achieve by becoming an IIA member.
Also, how does the IIA support the professional development for internal auditors, Mr. Numair?
Yeah. Professional development is a key aspect of all of our institutes across the globe. How we help them to achieve their CPE requirements are conducting conferences like this as the main programs, and apart from that, series of webinars and seminars also, and also online programs. So thereby our members and non-members who have CPE requirements can take up these programs and achieve their CPE requirements.
And just before we wind things up as well, now this conference is happening on the 11th, I believe. So how can our audience participate in this conference? Is there any formality that should be done?
Actually, if they go to our website, IIA Sri Lanka website, we have actually given the link for them to get registered and take part. And other than we have our flyer, which has actually the information, IIA Lanka chapter, and that has actually the number, and the registration forms are there, so they can actually click and register, and we get the email, so we will follow up with them.
Yes, so there you go. Join us on the 11th of September 2024 for the 9th National Conference organized by the Institute of Internal Auditors Sri Lanka for insightful discussions, expert presentations, and also much more. Whether you are a seasoned auditor or you're just getting into this industry, I'm sure this will definitely be a payoff for anyone joining as well, with considering the expert panel we are bringing down as well. So thank you, gentlemen, for joining us on the show today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure having you here as well. And like I said, then join us on the 11th of September 2024. Until then, it's goodbye and take care.
Newsfirst exclusive.